Okay guys, welcome. Okay, how you doing? I'm going into Fire Alpaca again while I'm here. I was going to work on a couple of notes for myself that I've taken from various animated anime cartoons, okay? I've seen, there's three things we're going to look at, okay? I'm going to mark them off in boxes. Well, I'm not going to bother to do that, I'll just do it here, okay? First one, 1, 2 and 3, right? First one is in animation. These are notes for animation. I'm not going to do amazing artwork here. I'm just doing the animation notes because I'm working on real good animated cartoon shows I'm doing. But as I say, we're just doing notes here from my memory. Okay, so first is this one. Is the fact that, you know, I sometimes do this thing where I'll have a character, you know, the character there, and I'll have him, and I'll just do a really simple character for now, like just nothing like serious, you know, but I'll do it like where I draw the character a few times, you know, and this is like not obvious, this is not a proper character obviously. I'll draw it and there's a subtle difference in the lines. Obviously it's not exactly the same, right? So when you press the animation, when you start it, you see that wobbling effect, you know, and slow it down a bit too, you know, it gives more life to it. It seems like it's there. Well, this is one thing I learned, and what I've learned is a new thing as well. This is very good enough as it is, but we can actually like have one of the frames on there for longer, and what I'll do is those two extra frames, I'll duplicate them a couple of times too, so you get a bit of a wobble, so you stay still for most of the time and then he wobbles. You'll see what I mean, watch when it loads up, you see, I'll slow it down a bit as well, so you get a wobble and then it stops for a bit and then it wobbles again, and it gives a bit of life to it also, so it doesn't have to wobble the whole time necessarily, but you can do it the whole time as well. So that's the first thing I want to note. It's a very simple note, okay, very simple thing. Just delete that now. Okay, now note number 2, with characters that are fighting. So I've seen scenes sometimes where there's a scene where there's a character here, and I'll just draw like a rough thing, like someone standing here, right? It don't look like a person, does it? let's just do a basic thing, right? So we've got a person standing here, and we'll just have like, let's just say that they're very, very close. So this is basically the leg of a person and the hand of a person, okay? We're looking from behind that person. Can even move this person across even more. So there's someone standing here, right, is what I'm trying to say. Don't look like a person at all, does it? But it's someone standing here, right? It's someone's leg per se, their hand. And I'll do like a horizon there or something like that. And I'm roughly basically just going from what I saw in the cartoon, and I thought it was pretty cool, okay? So I'll just do like a little scene here, okay? And this over here is supposed to represent a person, as I say. Here's someone's hand, and someone's leg maybe. The person's just standing there, you know, like that kind of thing. And then like just kick the shit out of them, basically. Well, what I've seen is a thing basically where we'll have it like really close like that. You might not even see the person even. You just literally see like just the scenery basically. But what I've seen is shows where, well, I'll put this lower here just so we can see. And I'll start with, let me see how I'm going to do this. I'll start with this, okay. I'm going to do this really rough, okay, really rough obviously. Yeah, I can. So, you see what I mean? Like, I'm doing this like here. done this before, like using stick figures and stuff anyway. You see, like this kind of thing. And it might not look much of a person there, but you know, and the people just like go flying back basically. And that's like representing people, of course. And you could have like more as well, so we could put another one there. Let's put another one here. Hold on, from the start. So this person's really close up, right? Oh. You know, and I'm putting that there like that. And it's like literally we're working with stick figures is what we're doing. And I'm just going to put 2 in, I'm not going to go too crazy, right? So if I press, I'll just do a last frame of them like really far away. I'll duplicate that a few times. And even the first frame at the start, I'll have it like an empty frame and I'll duplicate that a few times too. And when I press play now, you see like, so the person, so in the beginning you might see the person like fighting, like doing punches and kicks and all the rest of it, close up. And then after that, you might just see flashes on the screen, boom, boom, boom. You know, and then all of a sudden, the character just like goes flying away. Look, you'll see that, boom, like that. That's a bit too far. I'll slow it down a bit, you know. Like flying away. I know I didn't do a very good job of it, but you know. So they just go flying away like this. Oh, and that doesn't look very good, I know, because of the angle, the way I've done it. See, pum 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 pum, and they go flying away. That's a bit way too far away. But yeah, anyways, it's a note. I'm just taking this note down, right? Okay, now the last note we're going to go to is one more note I'm going to look at really quickly. Hold on, let's just highlight that. It's not even an animation technique, it's just for like scenery. One thing we can do is we can work on different layers as well, obviously. So what I could do is work with like ground heights like that in my mind. I can put them on any kind of heights I want, really, like that, you know. That's not too many, just for example, but put one like this. I can have like pieces. So I could have buildings up on here, I could have buildings here. And this is not just distance, like it is distance too, but it's like the different levels as well, you know. It is like perspective as well. But you know what I mean? No, it's like, yeah, you know, and this kind of thing. So I could have just buildings on different levels, like different platform, different plateaus, whatever you want to call it. So that is quite a useful thing. It might not look like it is, but to me it is. And I'm doing some simple designs here just to show that they're buildings, okay? So this is quite useful. I'll do some lines down too, like. Even this one is like as well, it's like, you can do this kind of thing. And you can work with all kinds of like scenery too, so like you can have like, you're coming out like this even. And this is going up like that. I'm doing a really rough thing here, I'm just showing, see it's like this. So this is the land. You can have buildings up there, you know, you can have buildings here, I can have a building here, I could have a building here. And I'm not really doing the best of perspective in this picture. I'm just doing a basic, from my mind, you know, basic thing. Yeah. Making buildings, you know. And yeah, you could do it like that, like big chunks, you know, like I could put loads more buildings if I wanted to, but like, you know what I mean, like make it like interesting, like the landscape kind of thing, is what I'm saying. The landscape itself, and then for different levels, you know, so it's not all flat on one level, is what I'm saying. And then in between that I could put other things as well. I could put like bridges and stuff, or whatever I want to have, you know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is like roads and stuff all around or whatever. You know, you can have all kinds of stuff going on. And of course, like other shaped buildings as well, you could put in there. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, other shapes and stuff. So that is some interesting things you could have going on. A little vehicle in there. So yeah. So scenery wise is what I'm saying as well. So scenery could do some like things like with levels of it, I was thinking. Another thing that before I just move on with from that is this. If I do a shape quickly, so a bit too dark, let's see. I'll put a lighter one behind it, you see, and then another one behind it. Oh, that was really good. Same thing. Okay, so let's just go there. You know what I mean? So from here, I could literally have, and we'll have them fairly darker, fair enough, you know, but like, or different, you know what I mean? Different kind of like building shapes and stuff. Which is probably a really good way of doing it, actually, as well, like that. And even from here, like I haven't really got to do too much in the way of design, because even from here I can duplicate. Well, I was gonna, let's see. Okay, I'll just erase then for now. Like do this, like to get some, you know, perspective going. And they don't have to be even like on angles and stuff. This one's not, I'm just giving it a bit of a design. To put a bit of like something in it. You know, we could do this, let's say, and then I could go in and I could and okay, let's just do something while I am here. Let's select that. Go with like a grey. I was doing a bit of a practice just for now, okay? Ah, what the hell? So I should go another layer, clipping. This is actually working pretty well. Bit of this kind of rough kind of brush, you see, to make them into greyish looking buildings. You see, there, painting that detail on. Whatever, you know, getting that detail on one way or another. Pretty okay. Merging that down, making another layer. Let's see. Doing a bit of a 3D sort of shape to them, you know, because that's the thing you get with these. You see, you'll be surprised. Like you'll get like, you'll be looking at a shape and you'll think, well, that's not very good. But then you'll see that all it takes is a few little details, and you can make them into better, like looking buildings. You see. I'm just gonna go with a black. Hang on, I'll go with a black square thing. the front layers first, and we'll just erase certain parts. Yeah, that's looking cool. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, good. You know, just make them a bit transparent, maybe. Make them merge in a bit better, you know. Even different shapes. Look, some of them are like different shapes. Some are completely straight down there, and that works pretty cool as well. Okay, so even with that, now if I duplicate those layers now, I can move them around, right? Hold on. If I cut pieces of them out, maybe, and just transform them, they're still clipped to this layer, which is great, which is what we want. Yeah. I mean, it's a way of doing building. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even going to do all of them. What's the point, you know? On this rough thing I'm just doing here, you know. I'm just going to literally erase from here. I could have wrapped it all around the building and all that. No, I'm not going to do all of it. There's no point, really. Like that. Merge that to that and merge that to that, and then from here I'll just put some shapes on there. Even like that. Even like that, look. Even like that. It's going across now. I'm getting some shapes on there. And I'll do that, and I'll just go here. Do it really, really rough, just for quickness, okay? Merge that down. Now I know it looks a bit ugly, but you know what I'm saying, I can do that. And I can even then, from these here, I can literally, you know, copy the whole bloody lot of them just for quickness, you know. I know I've got the bottoms are a bit ugly there, but copy paste, deselect, bring these down below, see behind here. They should be down below everything. See, one behind that and one behind that. So I took it one behind there. I can just shrink them down, make more of those, whatever I want to do, really. Just make a little scene to it, you know? Something like that. Make them fainter, like further away, you know? These ones here too, I can do some different things, just like do some different stuff. You know, like that even. Like that. It depends what I want to do. It's up to me, really. Just do that for now. There, this is this. This one I can make even lighter. I mean, the blue looks a bit ugly, I know, the blue, so you can like change that blue to another colour or whatever. You know, as you go along. This one here, I don't know what happened there, hold on. Yeah, how did that end up like the same colour? I don't know. Let's just end up going. Let's go over here. Yeah, that looks even better now. Looks like that, like something like that. Yeah, and you know you can really see something happening. Don't forget what we can also do now is we can go, and I'll just make another layer for this just quickly, is we could do some shapes in here and stuff. Maybe like make some, you know, just don't make it all the same, like, you know. So I'm just doing that there just to build it in, build some kind of whatever in. I'm going to go on that layer as well there. Oh, go there. Ah, what happened there? Okay. But you know what I'm saying, like just mix it in, like, you know, make it more of a natural kind of scene. Build it into the landscape. Somehow, some way. And honestly, I think this is a pretty good way of doing it. A little bit of experimentation, that's all this was. A bit of experimentation here. See, look, even from here, I can even come in here and just cut out some shapes with the. That's what I was going to do anyway earlier on, but I just didn't do it. Didn't want to do it, so I'm coming here, you know, and just cut some shapes in that way. Just like that. Blend it nicely as you can, if you can. Put a bit of that in there as well, you know. There you go. Background, we could have a bit of a sky in the background, I think, couldn't we? Put a quick simple sky in there, a couple of different colours. See what we get. Yeah, you know, this one again, playing with it a bit there carefully. How you do it. We can put different colours and things on some of the buildings if I wanted to, like these ones here. Clip that to that and just go overlay with a white on there maybe. You know. You could do that if you wanted to, let's see. Yeah, that works well. The different parts of the building, maybe if you wanted to do it that way. Not go over the top, just like a bit, you know. Okay, and then merge that, and then I'm going to merge the whole thing, merge all. Play with the contrast a bit. See, yeah, guys, see what I'm saying? Contrast a bit, even coming in here. I mean, what helps a lot also is these brushes. Some of these brushes we've got here are really cool, like, you know. So there you go. And then again, don't forget also you can do other things, like you can come in here and put like little things and I don't know, you know, little details and things. That shows where a road is or something, you know, could be there or something like that. Make like a bit of a scene in there if you want to, I don't know. I don't want to go over the top, so I'm trying to go simple. That's the whole point of it. Bump up the colour. Yeah, bumping up that colour, my god. Let's bring it back again. Let's bring it. Okay. Maybe a bit of that. A bit of red. How about that? A bit of red on there. Let's see. I'm getting crazy now. Hold on. You see? Something like that. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to play with the tonal curve thing. Once we merge it down. Okay, hold up. Tone curve. Yeah, and sometimes you get these like weird artifacts as well. You see how, I don't know what you call it, like posterization, whatever you call it, but sometimes it can actually work in your favour. Like, you know what I mean? It breaks the colours up. You like these chunks of like distinct different colours, but it kind of helps if it's a cartoon sometimes as well. I don't know. I'm just saying what I see, you know. Here, I think something's missing. It seems to be like a road or something, you know. It seems so like desolate. What's the word? The landscape, doesn't it? It seems like, you see what I mean? Like I can do like roads and stuff. Make it seem more like a city, you know. Got some mountain. You can paint mountains and stuff like this if you wanted to, you know. These look like roads. Just see if I'm doing that. They look like roads more so. I'm just going really rough, obviously. I'm being really careful here because I'm painting on one layer. I'm drawing on top of the actual picture, so I should be really, really careful, you know, really. Couple of roads, I don't know. Just merging them in a bit. Okay, so with the calligraphy one again, going in there. Oh, not like that. So I know what I'm doing, guys, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Put a few marks there. You know. Take some of this blue, go on top, some overlay. Okay, let's just do something else quickly. We'll make a duplicate of that. Turn down the saturation a bit there. And erase to show more saturation of the other layer below it. That's what I'm going to do, yeah. Merge that down. Play with the levels a bit. I think I'm basically done, but I've made an absolute mess of this. I know I have, you know. I was just trying to play with like putting buildings and stuff on different layers, you know. Another thing you could do is even just go with something like this, right? If you wanted to, you could go with something like this. Okay. If you wanted to. Oh, why is it doing that? That's weird. That is really weird. Hold on. Ooh, what's happening here? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you could do something like this, and then you could go in here and then just start to draw based off of a basic shape. So I don't mean going in with so much detail, I just mean like even pencil it in, see. Now, we've got the basic shapes of our buildings. Use rulers if you want, you know, for a few shapes there. Do you know what I mean though? I mean, in saying that, I mean, you could just use a fucking photo, excuse my language. You know what I mean? Couldn't you? You could use a photo at the end of the day. So, I mean, you could if you wanted to, or go with something like this and make that look like a photo kind of thing. And then just draw that in and draw your buildings and stuff. But I was going to say, like, literally get rid of the whole image later on and just have your drawing. Draw it nice, but you know, maybe there's no need. Maybe you can just go with like I'm doing here, just add in a few lines in and stuff. If you want, you haven't got to. You can have it like this. But I'm saying if you wanted to put a few lines in, like drawing it a bit more, of it illustrate. What's the word? You know, just draw extra details in and stuff. If you wanted to, I don't know, like here. Maybe not even every part. You know, just like that. Even just draw some shapes and then break the lines up later. Break them up with raised parts. You'll see what I mean. Do this maybe. Maybe even add some extra details in, like things you've missed, like things, I don't know. You know, I'm just like thinking it out loud. You know. You see what I'm saying? If you were to just like turn it off and then come back to it, bang. Those lines do kind of help from far away. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes, but not in every area. I'm saying like certain areas. Making them more like distinct in other areas, standing out and others not. Even just like that, you see. Even like here on the road. Even I was going to say like. See that on the road and stuff. I think there sometimes has to be like a bit of a distinction, like where you're going to use lines, say drawing, and where you're going to use paintings. You know, a bit of both. You know what I mean? Bit of both, because you're like painting, you're drawing with your we draw with our thin paints. So anyway, see like little details like this on the road. We're drawing with the thin paint. See like this, I can see how I'm doing that to give some form to different areas and stuff. And that was no good. Even like doing extra shapes and stuff like that. Look, I can do like a little hilly area if I want to, like that. You know. Paint them in with like different opacity brushes and stuff. Looking at blending it in the best I can, kind of thing, you know. yeah, you see that? Even now going in, so I'm doing a few like tree shapes and stuff. Because we just kind of abandoned those trees, didn't we? Like completely forgot what I was doing with them. just to like show that they're there, you know. They're there. Even just the shape, because you're not going to see that much detail from far away anyway. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Just ultimately, yeah. Crazy stuff going on with the colours, I must say. There really is, but let's just see anyway. So I'm going to bring this here down. Whoa! Then you get some effects and stuff showing through. So I want to take down some of that green, a little bit of the blue. Yeah, like not taking it down, but do you know what I mean? Like, what is going on? Oh yeah, I'll take some of the blue down. How am I going to make this work? Oh, okay, like that maybe. That's pretty good. And to make it fall together, you know. It's amazing what you can kind of come up with. So even little areas like that building on the right there. It's alright, you know, we've got a little picture. I'll put that in black and white now. It might even look better. No, it's like, I was going to say, even like that, see, yeah, even like that, as opposed to that, you could have it just like this, and like, sorry, like, where are we? Here. And then like, add some more colour to it, or even, oh, that was cool, how the fuck did I do that? Okay, you know what, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to leave it like that. I was going to say you can add like another colour layer to it, like duplicate this, give it a gradation or something, even try different things with the gradation layers to give you an idea. That's not too good, but you know, and you'll see what I mean, mixing it on top, not having it like this raw, but saying like that, and then just like take it down a bit. Try different things, see? You add something to it. Give it a bit of a slight blur, maybe. Ever so slightly, and that really helps it as well, I think. Kind of lost some of that blue, haven't we? I think, but it doesn't matter. We're just having some fun here today. Yeah, I think that'll be that. You know, let's save this as a picture. So there are ways you can have fun. I've actually come up with some good ways, and this third point I'm showing you quickly here is supposed to be. We've come up with some good ways of drawing scenery. Kind of, I'll say. You know, at least putting together some scenes. So I'm going to be working on different methods of doing this anyway. Like, how you design the buildings too. Like I could have done archways here and bridges and other things, and like just worked it all together. Come up with some like painting brushes and stuff too, and then work with like sharp shapes, doing sharp, you know, just cutting out shapes like from the rectangles and polygon shapes, and using or the lasso tool, the freehand or the polygonal lasso tool, erasing parts of the shapes, using different brushes, as I say, to cut parts out, using different brushes like the paint brush like I used earlier, you know, mixing some painting and like the landscaping and like the texture on the concrete, adding other little details in, like I said, little things to the. I didn't do very well on this one, but I'm saying you can add things in. If you had like more stuff going on, if I had like loads and loads of buildings in the foreground, let's say, like little bridges and things of cars, you can have like a really big built-up city scene. I mean, there's quite a few buildings in this scene, right? We worked on different layers, don't forget at the start too, but plus layers of height and also layers of perspective. So it's not all on one perspective. You can work the perspective grid if you want to, and then work the height layers. So also having them all on different layers. You can add bridges and roads, make them more visible. You can have other little things in there. You might want to have like little silhouettes of people or all kinds of things. You know, like you could really build this. I was going to say there's not that many buildings here, really, is it? It looks like in the background it's just like a desolate field, more or less. But if I wanted to, I could have lots and lots of little rectangles, meaning like lots and lots of little buildings. Don't forget, you can also make building brushes like these and like parts of buildings and stuff. So I could do that and then make a brush that just paints them all in, rather than painting every single little building or even needing to copy and paste. I can make a building shape or a part of a building or various ones, or and then just, if I don't want to keep them, I can delete them too later on, but I can make custom brushes made of these buildings, put many little buildings together, even a few buildings together as like a cluster of buildings, and then just spray them, paint them on in different sizes, and then add other buildings in the foreground to like make it look not so repetitive, and that, you know, and the things in the foreground. Yeah, we're getting there in terms of scenery. For big like scenery scenes like this, I'm going to try and work on different kind of scenes too, with the perspective and stuff, and ways of creating like this, the illusion of detail, and then actual things where there is more detail but like more easy to do. Thanks for watching this video. Good points here. Yeah, just take care, guys. You don't have to add those lines in, don't forget too, like I did. You can, or you don't have to, it's up to you, you know. Depends what you're going for what scenes too, in your cartoon and animation.